Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for attending the Amazon Virtual Job Fair event. I would like to introduce you to James and Ozichi. James will tell you about his company, job openings, and how to apply for those openings. James, are you available to present?
Yes, I'm available.
You can begin whenever you are
All right.
ready.
Hi, guys. Yes. Thank you, Daniel. So, yes, my name is James. I've been with Perfect Staffing since quite some time, since 2018. I'm staying in the South Chicagoland area. So I hire for you would see me up in a hiring event at the Berlin location or possibly University Park, Illinois location or the Shanahan, Illinois facility. I have with me Uzi. We also have other team members as well, such as Phil and Naya. They are not here today, but however, you will possibly see them as well, and a few of our my team members as well at a new hiring event. Just passing it over to Ozzy to give her to give you guys a brief introduction.
Hi, thank you, James, for that. My name is Ozichi, but I'm commonly known as Ozi because everyone cannot say Ozichi. So my name is Ozi. I have been with the company for a little over 5 years. I started out as HR in the warehouses and I launched several buildings, and now I am currently with the workforce staffing team. We just recruit and hire tier one associates for the Chicagoland location. So I work with James, and I also work with Phil and Naya, as James has stated. And you would see any of us. Unfortunately, we can't see faces just yet because we're still wearing the masks. But you will hear our names or definitely have an encounter with any of us at any of the hiring events that you may possibly come to, and we hope to see you guys soon. This is a fun way of us hiring people to work for Amazon, and we look forward to seeing many of you come to our events.
Excellent. Thank you, Ozichi. And James, if you are available, we can go ahead and move forward through your
Yes,
presentation if you'd like.
you could hit next.
Okay.
All right, so this is just an overview of what today's CE meeting is about. Introduction to the team, which we just did. Go over why Amazon, upscaling, so regarding the whole career choice, career skills, overview of the hourly roles, such as the benefits, the wage, and the contingencies. Talk a little bit about the growth opportunities within Amazon, and then our hiring process. And at the end of this, we will have a Q&A section. So why Amazon? So our mission is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. This is what unites Amazonians across the teams and geographics as well. Are we striving to delight our customers and make their lives easier, one innovative product, service, and ideal at a time? I know when it comes to Amazon, a lot of people in the community sees Amazon as a part-time thing, just for extra money for the holiday seasons, or even start a career with Amazon. We as a company offer a lot of opportunities for everyone. We create and build as a team to ensure that there are ownerships for you, or even developing new technology in-house, launching or even launching a new Amazon fulfillment center. So where the orders come to life, it all starts at a fulfillment center, where it goes off to different business lines, such as our sort centers, our delivery stations as well. So it's more than a fulfillment center. It's a lot of business. It's a lot of business lines and business buildings that we operate when it comes to Amazon. So we're supporting candidates in delivering great job opportunities to the community. Amazon has a couple of programs that we're offering to the Amazon associates. They want to ensure that you're ready or you want to be developed if you see Amazon as a career. We offer a various of upskilling programs to support those who wish to grow inside Amazon and outside. The future growth opportunities, which at Amazon, we want to help the employees develop in their career. We encourage to apply for roles in other teams and other locations to advance their career. With myself as well and OZ, we have applied for different positions. Myself, I started off as a seasonal and I actually worked my way up within the company. Streamline application process. Amazon, we want to help reduce the barriers to employment. So no resume is needed. We're hiring for the tier 1 positions throughout the Chicagoland area. And you could be starting as soon as 7 days. So that process is virtual, hybrid, and it's very direct as well when it comes to the process. So our benefits, the perks of being an Amazonia employee don't stop at the competitive weekly pay. As you know, we were based, we had that announcement that our base pay was 15, but then we recently went to 1550 and now we at 1650. So our competitive pay is gradually growing within the company. The base pay starts 1650, but there's more when it comes to the differentials at each site. We invest in you with a path for your career growth, offer a full range of benefits to regular full-time U.S. employees that support as individuals as well as eligible family members, including domestic partners and their children. So with the medical coverage, even if you are coming in at Amazon as a part-time, there are still benefits for you as well. And with career growth, there's some for the permanent part-time associates if you're applying for that, or even for a full-time associate at Amazon, there's career growth that's offered for you. So growth at Amazon, Amazon hourly associates are among those on the front line fulfilling customers' online shopping orders and can enjoy opportunity to advance with the career. As long as you're meeting and demonstrating the key points of showing positive work attitude and leadership skills, excellent job performance and productivity, quality, safety, and attendance, and a commitment to the culture of safety. So Amazon has a number one rule of safety first when it comes to our fulfillment center. So we want to ensure that you have those key points in order. Myself, I started off as a tier 1 associate as a seasonal, and I was offered a permanent position with Amazon in 2012. From there, I worked my way up within the company. I applied for seasonal positions to help my career grow within the company so I could have that knowledge of what to do when it comes to job opportunities that I see online that best fits me. And from there, I applied for delivery station liaison, which is a customer service rep at one of the local delivery stations near you, where I assist the customers ensuring that their packages are being delivered, or if there's any mishaps with their packages, they rely on me to help them with their packages being successfully delivered to their front door. And then from there, I gradually moved from Phoenix, Arizona to Chicago, Illinois, and I applied for the staffing coordinator, which is I'm here with you guys today. I hired the 2-1 associates warehouse positions within the South Chicagoland or the North Chicagoland area, such as Monique, Waukegan, Chicago, University Park, Joliet, Crest Hill, and Wilmington, Shanahan as well. So there's a lot of opportunity when it comes to the growth here at Amazon. You can next. So advance your career. We strive to maintain an environment where people can learn, adapt, and excel. Amazon believes everyone should have the opportunity to learn new skills and build their career, whether that means at Amazon or elsewhere. So Amazon has three things that they offer to the associates. It could be as little, if you are a regular part-time, you have to be in that Amazon Tier 1 position within a year. And then from there, you could go ahead and invest in a career choice, which the company prepays 95% of the tuition and fees to earn certificates and associate's degrees in high demand occupation, such as aircraft mechanics and many more that's on there. I myself participated in career choice at one point of my career within Amazon. They was offering an amount of money, which is going to be shown later on in this presentation, but they give you an amount. You can either take their classes at a one fulfillment center that has those career choices classes available, or you could take it to a community college as well. Career skills. So there are several programs that are designed to give the associates a way to move into a more highly skilled career by providing the training and industry certification needed to make it happen. So as a tier one associate, there's opportunities that you could get into if you are looking forward to a growth or building your opportunity or resume. Me myself, I started off as a tier one and I got into learning how to problem solve. I increased my problem solving skills, which is very highly useful when it comes to the warehouse. Having that problem solving skills of ensuring that the customer's orders are right based upon what they have ordered online, and to ensure that it goes out at a deadline as well. So there's the problem solving skills that you could invest in when you are coming in as a tier one. There's also learning how to do the SLAM operators to ensure that those packages have the correct address on the customer's packages, so to ensure that it's going to the right address. There's also gift wrapping. I invested into gift wrapping where I learned how to gift wrap. So some orders you can have the option of gift wrapping your items, and that was me gift wrapping those items. So till today, I take my gift wrapping skills that I've gained as a tier one associate, and I'm using it in today's life. Associate to tech. So Amazon provides the fulfillment center associates the opportunity to move into a technical role regardless of their previous IT experience. Within the Amazon Vast Operation Network. So it's a program the Amazon fully pays for. A 90-day program is designed to place associates in the on-job training for IT support technician roles and pays for their A+ certification tests. So if you're interested in being an IT engineer within Amazon, they do have their program as long as you are an Amazon associate within that 1 year. With the career skills, as that's as little as within 30 days if you're showing those key points that I mentioned before of the productivity, the safety culture, and also the quality as well. With the career skills, there's also, which is some of our sites, the learning how to do a pit operator. So our sites in Shanahan and University Park, they have the pit operators where they train you. They give you a learning curve of learning how to use those pit equipments. So if you previously had a training experience somewhere else, Amazon will still train you on learning how to use those pit equipments. Yeah, next. So more about the Amazon Career Choice. So it was launched in 2012. Career Choice is an innovative Amazon program uniquely designed to upskill our employees who are interested in pursuing a future outside of Amazon. As I mentioned, you could use this Amazon Career Choice inside or outside. By delivering training in high demand career paths, we are proud to give eligible employees the tools they need to make a move and pursue their career aspirations beyond Amazon. So it's within 14 countries. More than 30,000 associates have joined the U.S. since inception, and it's over 60 career choice classes and fulfillment centers across the U.S. We do have one at our University Park, Illinois fulfillment center. There is a career choice classroom located there if you are interested in learning or gaining that opportunity for that that opportunity growth. You can next. So the career choice benefits the hourly associates who have been employed as a full-time or part-time for continuously 1 year is eligible. So 95% of our tuition, books, and fees are covered. It's $3,000 a year for 4 years, so $5,250 a year for qualified careers for full-time employees. And then there's a $12,000 lifetime maximum, and you want to choose your program wisely. So that is the financial coverage. And what careers do we support? So here's a list of things that Career Choice supports. It's rather the healthcare, as a registered nurse, a medical, dental, or medical biller and coder, dental assistant, or dental hygienist. Transportation. So if you want to get your CDL license, which I know in today's time, a lot of people are invested in learning how to drive those trucks. And I'm not mad at them because being a truck driver, you earn a lot weekly. Information IT, so computer support specialist, information security analyst, or web and software developer, administrative and business services, so paralegal, and also mechanic and skilled trades, so aircraft mechanic, automotive mechanic, and diesel mechanic, and much more. So how do our associates take their classes? We offer 4 ways to achieve educational training, as we have employees with different schedules, responsibilities, and learning styles. Again, as I mentioned, there's the Career Choice Classroom. It's conveniently located within an Amazon facility, which we do have one, again, at the University Park, Illinois. The online virtual learning for maximum flexibility. So if you're looking to take online classes, you could use Career Choice there. Hybrid as well, which is a unique combination of online and in-person, or local campus, which offers access to the extensive resources of our local training partners. So safety. So safety is a health and safety concern of ours for our employees and contractors around the world. I know with the COVID-19 happening sporadically and out of nowhere, um, Amazon as a company made that pivot very quickly. At first, we was doing our NHEs in person, and then we pivotly changed the process to doing it virtually or hybrid, where you virtually watch the presentation, and then you come in to a office hours appointment to be processed for your position that you chose online. So we protect our employees at a fulfillment center. They ensure that they're 6 feet distance. They check the temperature, so they do have the temperature check where they're scanning your temperature as you walking through. They offer face masks. They provide face masks at the entrance of the building, provide gloves to the associates, clean. They supply supplies at their break rooms or each station to ensure that you're wiping it down before you at that station, and also after for the next person to sit there as well, and so on with the disinfecting supplies. So even at our office hours appointments, we do have, we practice safety. I know that they lifted the face mask for vaccination, but at our office hours appointments, you still have to wear a face mask. And also, if there's $100 sign-on bonus when you are hired, you have the opportunity to provide your vaccination information inside our A to Z app. So here's our different types of business classes, business lines that we have. A fulfillment center, which the magic starts there. From there, it goes to the sort center, where packages get sorted out by the zip code or by the delivery stations. And then it goes to our delivery stations, where it gets sorted out by delivery route, so zip codes within your area. And then Host Food Market is pretty much for if you're interested in being a grocery shopper. You are, just walking around grabbing the customers' orders online. So with the fulfillment centers, we work inside an Amazon warehouse, selecting, packing, and shipping the customer's orders. If you like a fast-paced physical position that gets you up and moving, then come help bring orders to life. There's a work set schedule, full-time, shift options, including overnights and days, and usually at least one weekend day. How it works, you work in a warehouse that's hold anything that you can order from A to Z. Fulfillment associates interact with innovative technology daily. Robots can bring you the products if certain fulfillment centers do have the robotics, and then benefits starts on day one for full-time employees. So here's a list of cities that we're hiring for. The Moni, we have a fulfillment center. University Park, there is a fulfillment center as well. Shanahan is fulfillment and sortation center. Crest Hill, we have the sortation centers. And then Wilmington, we have the full-time center. As of right now, certain sites do have the sign-on bonus as well. Wilmington right now has a $1,500 sign-on bonus. However, after week 26, it will be dropping down to 1,000. And then there's also other certain cities that has the sign-up bonus as well. I will be providing the link of what you could find out what sites have the sign-on bonus. So ensure if you are looking for a job opportunity interested in that sign-on bonus, please ensure you read through the job description as well. So the typical shift schedule is part-time, full-time, or reduced time schedule. So we have anything from early morning, day, overnights, evenings, and also with weekends as well. So what are Amazon jobs like? It is important to know that these jobs are physical. You will be on your feet moving a lot. So there's a relaxed dress code. Please dress comfortably. Just ensure that you are dressed to a point where it's not revealing any body parts. Also, no loose clothing because we do have conveyors at our warehouses inside some of our warehouses. So you want to ensure that your clothes are not getting caught up in the conveyors. Be able to lift up to 49 pounds. If that item is over 49 pounds, it requires a team lift of you and another associate. Stand or walk for 4 to 10 hours a day, depending on the road type. So you could work up to 4 or up to 10 hours a day and learn how to operate powered industrial trucks, which is at also depending on their road type. So our University Park and our Shanahan sites have the pit equipment. All right. So this is our hiring process. We have moved as much as our hiring process as possible from physical to virtual. So instead of attending in person event, you will be doing it. Candidates can complete more steps from home. So our first process is the job application and preview. You will have an online application consists of providing some information about yourself, completing an online assessment, and then selecting the preferred shift of your choice that best fit you. And then there's also a link of a 30-minute virtual job preview. After you select your shift and the office hours appointment, you are second going to attend the office hours appointment, where after completing your virtual job preview, you will attend an in-person 20-minute office hours appointment, which you will need the documents of the I-9, which is also going to be listed up in the email of your choice. But please ensure to bring those I-9 documents and read through and be expected to do our orientation. So after your office hours appointment, you take the contingencies of the drug test and the background check. Once those passes, you will be receiving some more information closer to your potential start date of KNETs with instructions for your online new hire orientation. During this online section, you will be learning about proper attire to prepare your first day. And then once those are completed, you have your first day. You will receive an email with your schedule details when you arrive to your first day at Amazon, and you will dive deeper into the details of your work. I know just for a quick second, there's a lifted policy of the marijuana. So we're not tested for marijuana. However, we're still treating the drug test. Just want to give you that information about that. All right. So the website to apply now, if you're interested in anything that I present to you guys, you could visit the website at amazon.com/Chicago hourly jobs, which I posted up in the chat. And if you want to sign up for job alerts via phone, I know a lot of now technology or people having phones is today's day and age. So you could text Chicago Now 5 to 77088 if you are interested in getting job alerts that's near your area. And that should conclude today's presentation. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please post. You could either post your question or you could get on voice and ask your question.
Fantastic. Thank you for that presentation, James. And as James just stated, if you do have any questions for the Amazon team regarding any of the information that was covered here today, please feel free to enter that into the chat. And of course, we will get your question answered. James, you did a pretty thorough job presenting the material that you have, but I do have just a few general questions I'd like to ask you. First one is, any sort of educational requirements that folks need to be aware of to apply for any of these positions?
No, so as long as you have your high school diploma or GED, something equivalent, that is basically the only thing that we need when it comes to educational. And you also have to at least be the age of 18 to work for Amazon.
Awesome. Thank you for that, James. And James, I know you kind of briefly touched upon the various shift structures, if you will, that you have. Are there any particular shifts, I guess, in particular that you all are seeking to hire for more than others?
So with our shifts, we are offering overnights at our delivery stations, or we have 10-hour shifts at our fulfillment centers where it's from 6 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. or from 7:30 a.m., 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m. So it's a lot of shifts opportunities. At least one weekend is accounted in the shifts opportunities. And there's also part-time 4-hour shifts at our sort centers. So either day, a midday or evening shift if you're looking more for part-time.
Awesome. Thank you, James. And James, I know you kind of referred to the application process. Seems like it's at least in part somewhat automated. Are there any tips, points, anything like that as far as information you'd like to share with folks about making that process more seamless? Any insight that you might be able to provide?
Of course, yes. So the Amazon, the application process is very thorough and is very straightforward. So just a tip to read your emails thoroughly. Ensure you know what location you're interested in and what shift as well. You may hear something from someone else, but you don't see it online. Whatever's online is what we have available. If you hear anything saying, oh, I have this shift, they, see if they can offer that to you. If you are unable to see it, then we are unable to offer it to you. So please ensure you pay attention to what you are choosing for the shifts and the location as well. A lot of people do have that question of, oh, where is this, which we will gladly offer that answer for you. However, a lot of people just think that we can offer them something, but if it's not available, then we are unable to. So just pay attention and read thoroughly and be prepared.
Also, I just wanted to chime in and just add the application process takes anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. Can't remember if James covered that, but we've noticed that when people are doing the assessment part of the application, they rush through it, and sometimes it may cause a fail or a low score. So I just wanted whomever is applying, just take your time when it gets to the assessment portion. It's very easy, but just don't rush through it. Everything else James says is definitely accurate on whatever you see. Also, when you get an email about the I-9, pay attention. There's a link we send for the proper I-9 documents, employment verification documents to bring. Make sure you bring the originals of those documents because that helps the whole process be very seamless and you're in and out in a very timely manner.
Awesome information. Thank you both. Just another question that I'd like to pose to you all. For folks who are interested in submitting those applications, what would be the best way about, or going about, excuse me, getting questions answered if they run into any snags or just have any general inquiries? What would be the best way to go about doing so?
So
Yes,
typically,
which and I'm gonna drop it off in the group chat, Ozzy, but you could take care of
yes.
it.
Okay, good. I was gonna say that we'll leave it in the chat. Typically, when anyone is applying, they can live chat with application help. So there are several ways of chatting. They could either there's a text form, there's a live chat, and there's also a phone call. So James just put the way you can communicate with a team, the back end team, we like to say if you run into any issues with your application or I-9, you can stay on the phone with them. They can see everyone's application who has started that process on a very big scale, and they're able to see where they're stuck and kind of push a button or walk them through, and then they can get unstuck in order for them to finish their application. The whole point of it, like James said, is we need to see a set date of the day that they're coming in. So if people start the application, and the thing with Amazon is the automated system gets very excited when we see people start applying. So we shoot out a whole lot of information. So you need to make sure that you see a set date of the time that you're coming in, and you actually it's giving you the schedule of your choice that you are choosing. So if you don't go through that whole process and you're stuck somewhere and you come in, unfortunately, because we're still in an active pandemic, we can't give all the help that we typically would give pre COVID. So we're using this opportunity to have application help assist us since we're out in the field.
Excellent information. Thank you both. And I just do want to pause here real briefly and just encourage any of the folks who are on the call. If you do have any questions for the team, please feel free to enter those into the chat before we wrap today's session up. In the meantime, James or Ozzy, if you guys have any sort of concluding statements, summary remarks, anything that you'd like to highlight from your presentation today, or maybe include that you feel you might have accidentally left out, now would be the time to do so. And both of you feel free to do so.
I just wanted to touch on Rohina asked that um, the showed interest in the IT role. I'm not sure if my response answered that question. Rohina, are you able to unmute to probably maybe ask any more questions, or if that answer that I gave was sufficient enough?
Yes, hi. You did said that you guys are currently not looking for like acquisition. So I just wanted to know like if you guys are hiring, is it not familiar with IT, or it's maybe if I could connect with someone regarding IT positions.
So there are two ways to be able to get into the IT position with Amazon. So the first way is what we've seen some people do is they start off as a tier 1 position, tier 1 role that we are hiring for. And once you get into the building, you work your way up. You meet with the IT manager because sometimes in-house there are open positions, and you're able to transition onto the IT team, and that's how you can get into the IT role. Another way that you can get onto the IT role is going to Amazon delivers.jobs, or the link that James sent earlier. But that is just for hourly roles. So you can either go through Glassdoor or Indeed, type in Amazon IT positions, because if you're going through Amazon IT, that's not necessarily going through a tier one position. So that is a different recruitment team that would look into that. So that's something that you can definitely research on your own and go through that other option. We do not hire for it, so we are not privy to all the inside information that I could possibly give you. But the links, Amazon.jobs, Amazon delivers.jobs, I'm sorry, you can definitely utilize that link to be able to look at managerial positions or upper level that is not a tier one, and you're able to find IT roles, like see if there's a filter menu in there, and then filter for just IT positions, and you should be able to see what's in the Chicagoland area.
Okay. So while I apply for the position, would that be okay? As like I'm not sure if reference is the right word, but if I could provide one of your names there, so just they will be aware that I got the information from the Illinois WorkNet.
I just want to make sure I understand you clearly. Are you saying you wanted us to provide a name so you can put that as a reference? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so not necessarily. It wouldn't make any difference really, honestly, because sometimes because we are still under that HR umbrella, you could say you heard it from us. I don't know if they're necessarily going to call us to get any reference or ask any questions per se, but you could possibly, if there's a way that you can type it in, you can possibly say you came for an Amazon info session. You can mention our names. That's totally okay. But I don't know because, again, like I said earlier, we are not privy too much to that information when it comes to the IT side of it. So it's hard for me to give you all the necessary tools that you need to be successful in applying for that. But knowing how to get there to apply is the only thing I could possibly give at this time.
Sure. Thanks for the information.
Not a problem.
And for me, I don't have anything left to say. Just if you have any questions, I provided the link, or yeah, any additional assistance, I provided the link, or also the link as well if you want to apply for nearby positions that's in your area.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, James. Thank you, Ozzy, for taking time out of your day, of course, to join the session and obviously be here not only to present, but to also answer questions that job seekers had. I just do want to go ahead and note as well, this session has been recorded and will be uploaded to the Illinois WorkNet YouTube channel. So if you need to come back and reference any of the information that was covered here today, please feel free to do so. Thank you all for your time. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Daniel.
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you all. Take care.
Take care.